Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today I have Origin Protocol OGN as an update. We will see the recent price action as well as make a future short-term price prediction price analysis. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and of course you can join the Telegram group chat so we can discuss more and grow together. Right now, let's see our recent support resistance levels and the recent price action. I've circled two major support and resistance levels that I want you to focus in. The first one is 2.12 USD, around there, 2.12, 2.13, around there, guys. And the second one, the resistance line, sits at around 2.82, 2.83, 2.84 USD, around there. So our next major support level sits at 2.009 USD or 2 USD, and then if we break beyond this support line, we will test some other support lines. I think this one right here, which might be, or even this one, guys, which might be our bottom support, but I don't know if that's the case for Origin Protocol. Right now, it is very healthy to do such a thing, consolidate for a bit, because look at this major pump up from 0.73 cents back to 3.40 USD. Okay, that's very, very huge, and of course it is healthy to consolidate for a bit and have this correction. But I want you to focus in these two support lines and on this major resistance line right here, because I will discuss that in our price analysis. Right now, let's see a little bit about our MACD. Okay, so what we have here is after the consolidation, after this line, this cross here, this cross that is bearish, okay, because the MACD goes beyond our signal line, our orange line. So what we are seeing here is consolidating, the price goes down as well as the MACD is beyond the signal line, and of course we were having so much time consolidation. Now it is going a bit upwards, downwards, it is having this sideways effect that we don't care about much. Right now all we want to see is something like ANKR's price, MACD action, like the blue line can go like this way and the signal line might go like this way, getting a further distance between those two lines. Okay, we want to see a further distance between those lines like this, where we had the risk, we went down, then again the high risk, we went down as well. We reached almost like a double top. You can see here it was a little bit above, a little bit shrink here, as you can see. Okay, and then we moved downward. So right now, what we will be experiencing, we will discuss about it. Let's go to RSI and the Commodity Channel Index as well as the SSL. I want to zoom out a bit on the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, so you can see, guys, more clearly that the 70 line is this with dots. Okay, the yellow, the white dots is the 70 line, and the bottom line is this. Let me just put these lines here so you can see. So when we cross above the 70, we have an overbought situation, a high risk for the short term and for the midterm, especially for the short term, guys, mainly. But when it goes above the 70, and we see that many times, that's a case of having a bullish period. Okay, we were seeing that back when OGN was doing pretty good, so many times back and forth to above the 70 line. So when we are seeing higher lows and higher highs for the RSI as well, it is good. But for the very short term, when the RSI is above 70, we have an overbought situation, and therefore a risk. When it is below 30, this line here, this bottom line here, blue line, we have an oversold situation and therefore a buying opportunity. It is very useful in the markets where we are bearish and we want to spot a time where we want to buy for the day trade, and of course we want to have a profit target. So that's it for the RSI, and of course I won't go now into the CCI. It works kind of the same not the same exactly, because it is more sensitive to the price action. The commodity channel index is more sensitive to the price action, but I like seeing them both in order to have a pretty certain opportunity of when to buy or when to sell. So let's go now a bit to the SSL channel. As you can see here, when the green line is above the red line, we have a buying opportunity. When it is beyond, we don't have buying opportunity. Right now, I tend to see the SSL and the MACD more on the daily frame, because sometimes the SSL channel isn't absolutely right, okay? And of course, you wanted to buy here when the green line went above, but the green line was still above here at 9th April, but you didn't want to buy. So you want to see other metrics as well. Let's go to OGN against USD in the daily frame and to see the Bollinger Bands as well as the SSL channel I'm talking about right now and the MACD. You see this bearish cross. You see this bearish cross here on the MACD in the daily frame. The signal line went above the blue line. When this happens, guys, we expect to consolidate a bit more. We will have a bit of consolidation till we see the MACD to something like this and then going up. Same with the signal line, okay? Going this, then crossing each other. That they are not so accurate lines, you can see there, but I'm not good at drawing, guys. I'm so sorry, but you get the idea. That's what it must happen in order to see the origin protocol move up again. So right now, the red line is above the green line for the SSL channel as well. This is not a buying opportunity for the moment, okay? But we will discuss later in the price analysis what it might be. And when we hit the price, when the price candle extends so much from the Bollinger Bands, we are consolidating. Back here, consolidating. Back here again, of course, consolidating inside the Bollinger Bands. Of course, in every crypto asset, it might be slightly different according to the trend that we have right now and what it is forming, but that is the main idea. And when we have the squeeze point, we want to buy for the short term. You can see here the low volatility, especially on a good project, means for the mid-term, sorry, as I said before, for the short term, we want to buy for the mid-long term, because when it is a good project and it has such a squeeze point on the Bollinger Bands and the low volatility, we might want to buy. So let's go to OGN against Bitcoin in the 4-hourly frame. You can see here as we reach the top, we had slightly higher downside corrections. You can see here 27%, 34%. Most of the times it is the opposite. As we approach the top, we have lower consolidations, but when a market is healthy, this can happen as well, and we don't have such a major pump up. So right here you can see this bearish cross in the Bitcoin against origin against Bitcoin in the 4-hour frame. You can see this bearish cross where the red line, the 50-day EMA, crossed the 20-day EMA and the 30-day EMA. Let me delete this so you might can see better the colors. 50-day, 30-day with the orange line, 20-day with the yellow line, bearish cross. That's why we want to see the 50-day EMA going beyond the 20-day and the 30-day EMA. Right now, our major support level is 0.4035. And I've explained again why we have so many zeros. You divide the Origins protocol price with the Bitcoin's price. So that's why you see this action here, this price label. So the next one, if we go and break beyond this level, is 0.00003198. Okay, so what we want to see in the 4-hour frame is going like this again, going upwards, the 20-day EMA going above the 50-day EMA. And right now, we might consolidate for a bit, going a bit sideways till we see some new higher lows and we make sure we reach that point here, because this is very critical. If we touch this line, then we might be able to go even be above this resistance line right here. Very critical line here, guys, of course, and we need to see something like this. But for the short term, I think Origin against Bitcoin might go a bit sideways, consolidating for a bit more till we approach a moment where we will have a more of a squeeze point. But of course, you should wait a bit, be patient, and we will see better days coming for OGN as well. Let's go to the daily frame again, so you can see here 27%, 34%, and the corrections, we don't need them right now. All we need to discuss is that even though, guys, even though the origin protocol has consolidates a bit, 20-day EMA, 30-day EMA, and 50-day EMA still look strong. That's what you want to get in for the midterm. So for those who bought at the top, you shouldn't worry, because you should be patient, and of course you should not put all your money. This is my advice, of course, you should not put all your money here. You want to buy more as we approach lower and lower support levels. Okay, right now we are sitting in these support levels and we want to surpass this resistance level or even hit it. Okay, and of course we need to reach this, and the 50-day EMA, the 30-day EMA, and the 20-day EMA need to reach the price. As you can see, the 20-day EMA did that, and we have to allow the 30-day EMA as well make the support level or giving the fuel it needs to have a pump up again. Let's go to Origin against Binance Coin. You can see here the huge consolidation. We had a very bottom level back at 26th February, where along with this we wanted to assume that it will go like it will pump up and go even further above, testing new price, new lower supports, new higher supports, and even go above these support levels. We were expecting that back on February 2021. We were in pretty low level, and of course for the midterm, this here was a big buying opportunity. Right now we still sit in a low level for Origin against Binance Coin, and we might see a further pump up, but we need to let the 50-day EMA and 20-day EMA and 30-day EMA stay like this in their position. Okay, I'm talking about for the midterm and for Origin against Binance Coin. Let's see the recent price action, what it might do, as well as our buying opportunities. Okay, same here. The 50-day EMA went above the 30-day EMA and the 20-day EMA, some bearish scenario. This might continue here to happen. Okay, we might have this price action. We might hit again this target, but our main focus is after some days to hit this resistance level, and we can see higher highs and higher lows. If we break above this resistance level, then we are having a buying opportunity. Same here, I think, guys, if we hit again this price, we might have a buying opportunity as well. You don't want to put all your money into this investment, but I think if we break through this resistance line, it will be more of a clear buying opportunity like ANKR. So right now we have 2.30, 2.22 and 2.12 USD major support levels and one major resistance level. That's why I wanted you to focus in this, that we need to surpass. And of course in the midterm, after 10 days, 5 to 10 days, we might see Origin protocol having lower highs, of course, and we might see it doing something like this for the next 5 to 10 days, guys. I'm expecting something like somewhere like this and then going upwards. Of course, I'm not a guru, it might happen sooner, but right now we need to be careful for a bit. We need to stay calm and of course be patient. Of course, we want to see more clear buying opportunities. I wouldn't suggest you buy right now, but if you want to buy right now, then you just don't want to put all your money into this investment. But I think that for Origin protocol, I think better days are about to come soon, and as we go a bit sideways, letting the daily frame EMAs reach the price, then we will be more certain that we want to go above and of course break through. So I'm positive for the midterm, but for now, guys, let's wait a bit because I think the price will actually move sideways, okay, and we'll do something like this. Not exactly like that, guys. Of course, I am just saying that it will go between 2.50 and 2.12. If you are in for daily trade, then you should check RSI and the commodity channel index for more information. For example, if we hit again this level, then we will be fine to buy for the very short term, but we might see new higher lows for the RSI, and this will be pretty good for the next days. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course I will see you soon with more videos. I want you to stay safe and have a fantastic day, as I told you before. Bye!